É isso aí, pessoal. Essa informação. Enquanto o Quimsa está lista e melhores momentos da partida, visite o site oficial da Basketball Champions de América. Siga toda a ação do campeonato pelo Facebook, Instagram e YouTube oficial do torneio. @BCL América. Vamos apresentar então a equipe de visitante, a equipe do Quimsa da Argentina. Número 0,
Good evening and welcome into Ginásio Pedro Cao in Franca, Brazil for tonight's Basketball Champions League America's quarterfinal Game 3 matchup between defending champion Quimsa of Santiago del Estero, Argentina, and Sesi Franca from here in Franca, Brazil. Alongside Matt Fowler, I'm Craig Feta, and we're so glad you can be with us tonight, wherever you're watching from, in the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel and Courtside 1891. Well, Quimsa barely qualified for this year's quarterfinals, but now after an 88-78 upset on Franca's home floor last night, they are one win away from getting back to the semifinals and a chance to defend their crown. And for Franca, they are facing a second straight shocking BCLA quarterfinal elimination after losing to Hebraica Maccabi of Uruguay last year. Franca, which shot 4 for 31, about 13% from three-point range in the series opener on Saturday in Santiago del Estero, missed their first 12 attempts from long distance last night. They finished 4 of 18 from the arc in the first half. But despite their shooting woes, Franca would not go quietly on their home floor. A triple by Didi Luzada got Franca back to within 2 points at 72-70 with 4:55 to play. But they would get no closer as Juan Brasino on the ensuing possession banked in a three from straight on. Another Brasino tray got the lead to 78-71, and then an unsportsmanlike foul by Facundo Corvalán put Brandon Robinson on the line for a pair of free throws. Robinson hit them both, and after getting the ball on the unsportsmanlike after the free throws, Agustin Perez made a bucket that would get the lead to 11. A three by Didi Luzada got Franca back to within 6 at 82-76 with $1:49 to play, but Perez and Brasino shut the door on any comeback hopes with back-to-back triples, making it an insurmountable 12-point lead. Franca ended up shooting 8 of 32 for 25% from three-point range, while Quimsa hit on 11 of 23 from long distance and shot 57% from the floor overall. Tavario Miller finished with 23 points on 11 of 12 shooting as we got to look at the starting lineup for Quimsa and head coach Leandro Rameo. Same starting five as last night. It's going to be Tavario Miller, Juan Brasino, Brandon Robinson, Emiliano Basabe, and Arnold Lewis.
Miller had a great game against Franca the last time you and I were on the call, Greg, and so I'm going to look for him to set the tone early.
Get a look at the starting lineup for Sesi Franca. Should mention that Leandro Romeo, assisted by Edgardo Santillan. Same starting five for Helinho, Didi Luzada, Lucas Diaz, Jorginho, Wes Ferreira, and Charles Hinkle. Helinho assisted by Jose Arantes and Milton Gonçalves. Our officials for this contest, Roberto Vasquez of Puerto Rico, Carmelo de la Rosa of Puerto Rico, and Carlos Velez of Colombia. Two of the same officials as last night. Carlos Velez replaces Krishna Dominguez. Tomorrow night, we resume our other two quarterfinals as Flamengo host Paisas at 7:10 p.m. local time in Rio, 6:10 Eastern Daylight in the U.S. That'll be followed by Real Estelí and Boca Juniors from Managua at 7:40 local time, 9:40 Eastern Daylight in the USA. We had a thriller just moments ago as Instituto punched their ticket to the Final Four next month with a 79-74 win over Minas in Belo Horizonte on Minas's home floor. Franca in their home whites, Quimsa in their traveling reds. Franca, one of the great basketball logos, I think. Basketball with the trailing stars behind it, looking like a comet.
Isn't that kind of what the Orlando Magic had going?
Yeah, a little bit.
These teams are supposed to shoot well with three-point shots, and so we'll see how that gets in the early going.
Miller turns it over on the first possession for Quimsa. To Diaz, now Lusada, guarded by Basabe. Now Hinkle. Robinson's got him. Hinkle fades away over Robinson, misses, tapped out of bounds. That'll be Quimsa ball. Tavario Miller, a huge game last night, 23 points and 3 rebounds. Miller out to Basabe. Basabe for 3, that missed. Basabe, 2 of 11 now, 2 of 12 from the arc in this tournament. Diaz on the kick out, his pass intercepted by Robinson. Back out to B-Rob. He steps back, shoots the 3, short.
It's going to be pretty tough for these teams to top what they did against each other last time that we saw them. So we'll see how it ends up working out. So far, not a good start, except for right there, 3-point shot.
Juan Brasino came into this game shooting 9 for 42 from three-point range, 21%, but he was 4 of 7 last night. Hits his first attempt here tonight. And now Wesley Ferreira answers at the other end with a deuce.
I think that's why it was so wide open. 21%.
Well, shooter's going to shoot. And now Tavario Miller from 15. That is good. He picks up where he left off last night. It's a 5-2 lead for Quimsa. Now that three-pointer by Ferreira misses. What a rebound by Lusada. Beg your pardon, that was Jorginho on the rebound. Then Lusada missed the three-point attempt. Hate to say it, Franca already over 3 from the arc.
Don't start, Craig. Ooh!
Diaz misses the dunk. Here comes Franca, rather Quimsa back the other way. Basabe misses. Robinson with the putback.
Robinson, right place, right time, just able to sneak in there unsuspectingly and give Quimsa a 5-point lead.
So it's a 5-point lead early for Quimsa. And if you think about it, Quimsa could really have swept Franca. They won last night by 10. In game 2, they only lost by 2 points, and they had an open look at 3 for the game winner.
We did.
He'll miss this from in close as Basabe draws the foul.
Smart, just go up with it. Earn yourself 2 shots.
First free throw good. The second one straight through as well. Now Miller, the turnaround. That won't fall. He didn't miss his first shot until the second half last night. Outside to Robinson. Oh, he wanted that three-pointer, but Ferrara closed too quickly.
He still should have taken it. I think he would have been able to get it up.
Now into the corner for Brasino. He drives on Hinkle. Lost his footing, and Leandro Ramela wanted a foul call. But Quimsa will retain possession. They have 14 to shoot. Sabe back out to Brasino. Wants to get it to Miller. And he does. Miller fouled from behind by Lucas Diaz.
And again, Diaz is asking what he did wrong.
Brasino swings it right side to Robinson. Shot clock now at 5. Robinson into the corner for Lewis. Lewis drives baseline. He gets bumped. No call. Off the window and good. Tough shot by Arnold Lewis.
Did he get that off before the shot clock expired? They might have to look at that.
Sure did. Get the foul on the initial shot or the follow-up? That's the question.
I thought it was on the shot, and
because if it was on the follow-up, this would be a chance at a three-point play.
no, I think they got it on the initial shot.
And they are going to review to see, I guess, which shot the foul was on.
Well, I didn't expect there to be an official review 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes into the first quarter, but here we are, and like you were saying, get it right. So, I thought there was a foul right there. They keep cutting to the beginning, but I think just the body bump initially.
I think I agree.
I mean, you could call a foul on conceivably every play in a basketball game, so take your pick. But
just like with NFL football game.
Yeah, there's holding on every play.
Maybe they are reviewing this.
Reviewing which aspect?
They may be reviewing the bucket by Arnold Lewis at the other end if he beat that shot clock.
Because I saw the lights on, and it appeared that it might have still been in his hand by about a fraction of an inch.
I didn't think they could review it this far afterward.
They can review it at the next dead
look.
ball. Of course, I'm getting that from NBA rules, but I will do the same. Let's see. That's close. I mean, they're taking this long. They have to be reviewing that, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
because we're
what could they
seeing
be
what they're
reviewing?
looking at.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
And
No
they're going
basket?
to wipe the bucket by Lewis off.
Yeah, I'd like to point this out, Craig. I saw that first.
You did? Full credit to you, my friend. I thought he got it off in plenty of time when it happened, but you were right on it. So now Ferrara at the other end, missing the first end of the free throw.
It's the only time during the broadcast I will pat myself on the back in public. Okay?
Second one straight through, and the lead down to 2.
Yeah, and we are learning, based on the last game and this one, you know, there are little idiosyncrasies with the rules with NBA and international rules and college rules that can be a little different. And that one looks like it's the same. You can review a shot clock violation essentially at the next dead ball. And that's why we saw what we saw.
Oh, Miller missed from in close at the other end, and then Didi Louzada ties it up at 7. Four and a half minutes to play, first quarter. Miller, nice pass to Lewis. Lewis going up strong, but missing, gets his own rebound out of bounds, and that'll stay with Quimsa.
See, that shouldn't happen. You have defenders. One of them's in a perfect. They shouldn't get a second chance here. That should be going the other way. Franca.
Sabe to Brasino. Between the rings. He'll shoot it from there. Not with Ferrara on him, though. And the pass inside to Miller. Tipped, but Miller gets it. Now Robinson has it stolen away, but that was after the shot clock had expired. So another shot clock violation against Quimsa and Franca. With a chance to take their first lead.
I'd like to point out, Craig, we learned from our mistakes and didn't say before the game this was going to be an offensive explosion. So I think we're good there.
Jorginho misses the three-point attempt. Diaz fighting under the bucket, can't get it. Rebound saved by Basabe, but I believe that's going to be out of bounds to Franca, or did they call a foul?
No, he had his foot on the line when he touched the ball.
If Franca score here, this will be the first time they have led since the end of game 1 in this series. Ferrara outside. Now Ferrara inside, turns, shoots, and scores! And now Quimsa on the short end, 9-7. And Leandro Ramela wants timeout. We'll take it as well with 3:29 to play in this first quarter.
You should say a prayer, ain't nobody praying for you. Cause if I want it, then it's mine, that's what I'm saying to you. If it ain't hard, you better leave. You try and cross me, then you dead to me. Cause I'm in the business of making enemies. And there's a good chance that you may never leave. You feeling comfortable, you should never be. Cause I'm bringing pain if we should ever meet. Tonight, you should really find a lifeline. Outlaws come alive in the nighttime.
Franca leading by 2, their first lead since the end of game 1. Alongside Matt Fowler, I'm Craig Theta. Thanks so much for joining us wherever you're tuned in from. In the USA on FanDuel TV, South America Direct TV, and everywhere else on the BCL America's YouTube channel and FIBA's Courtside 1891.
Shot by Quimsa is good. And sounds like there might be a little bit of technical difficulty.
Jackson now from 18. Where tips the rebound.
Tied at 9. And with, I don't know. It'll just be Quimsa with it. 15 to go. On the shot clock. Quimsa can't get a shot off. And it's going back by Franca. Shot that goes down. Leads 12-9 with under 2 minutes. That was Jackson. It's his first three-pointer of the evening. Foul before that three-point shot can go down. And so, 12-9. I got you, man.
Tied up at 12 with 1:29 to play. Apologize for the little technical difficulty that we had there. We are all good now. Unfortunately, they weren't able to swap us out for Shaq and Chuck, but Craig and Matt will be just
That would have been cool.
Yeah. Maybe Shaq and Chuck were trying to break in.
Well, I can understand that Chuck would have no problem breaking in. Chuck, on the other hand, Chuck might have a problem.
So Franca now 1 of 5 from three-point range following the tray by Jackson. Agustin Perez answered to tie it back up at 12, and now we have the unsportsmanlike call on Eduardo Vassirani. So that's going to be 2 shots and the ball for Franca.
See, I'm never going to get used to that. I'm never going to get used to the name of the unsportsmanlike foul because for us NBA fans, that's, there's going to be a technical, somebody's ejected, but here it's just normal.
I mean, it is a pretty severe penalty. but there doesn't necessarily
but
have to be any ill intent behind it or anything too flagrant. Flagrant, not fragrant. So, beg your pardon, they changed it. Unsportsmanlike was on San Simone in the stat sheet, not Vasirani. Jackson hits both free throws to give Franca the 14-12 lead, and they get the ball. Jackson with the left hand. He's got 7. Lewis hands it off to Robinson. Back to San Simone. Now the lob to Vasirani. He draws the foul. He will go to the free throw line. He's an 80% free throw shooter in this event.
Couldn't quite get the ball over iron there, but wins himself 2 shots at the line. And we'll see if they can bring themselves within 2.
First free throw good. He's got one more on the way as we get a great look at that distinctive multi-manufactured FIBA ball. Love the old school NBA ball look. The dark brown that it turns when it gets sweaty. But this ball is sharp. I've loved this ball for a long time. It's just so distinctive. I think it's the best looking ball in the world. Now Jackson for 3. Flash! David Jackson!
Evidently, he likes the look of the ball, too.
He's liked the look of the FIBA ball for a long time. He's been playing at a high level. 42 years old. From Penn State, 2007. He's played all over South America. Way too many awards to list. Started 51 games for the Nittany Lions. And at age 42, averaging 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game, shooting 37% from three-point range coming into this one.
Did he see any cup of copies with the NBA at all? Or?
I don't have that in my list here. Primarily South America, Uruguay, Puerto Rico, Argentina, Brazil, Venezuela. Now Lewis blocks the shot, and at the end of the first quarter from 3/4 court, not even close, and Franca will take a 3-point lead into the second frame, 19-16. Franca 2 of 6 from 3-point range in that first quarter, 6 of 18 overall, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Well, Quimsa 5 of 14 overall, 2 of 4 from the arc, 4 of 4 from the stripe. Franca leading in rebounding, 11-10. 5-3 on the offensive glass. 4 turnovers for Quimsa, 2 for Franca. Didi Luzada 2 points. Jorginho with 2. Wes Ferrara with 5. David Jackson already with 10. Quimsa, Tavario Miller 2. Ambrosino 3. Brandon Robinson 2. Agustin Perez 3. Eduardo Vasirani 4. And Arnold Lewis with 2.
Some of these highlights with Quimsa. It's been a struggle offensively for both teams early on in the 1916, only 35 points in the first quarter, and they both want to get back on track in the offensive end, but as we saw, they definitely both can, as we saw in the game. So slow the game down a little bit and get your shot and speed it back up.
And again, despite the fact that Quimsa put up 88 points last night, a low-scoring game benefits Quimsa. And the fact that Franca only put up 19 in the first quarter is good news for Quimsa.
Also a double-edged sword, though, for Quimsa because Franca can shoot the three-pointer. And so if they get hot, they've only put up 19 points in the first. Look out if you're Quimsa.
Although Franca have not shot the ball well from outside. As an offensive foul whistled against Franca on that drive.
We keep saying that.
You have to wonder if these two games are an anomaly, or if it's going to be the trend. If Franca are not as adept at shooting three-pointers. They have largely the same personnel, so...
Yeah. Well, maybe they're just not as adept shooting against Quimsa.
That could be. A good defensive opponent will make you do that. Now, Brandon Robinson fading away. That won't fall in. Remains 19-16. And a technical foul on Facundo Corvalon. For the second consecutive possession, he's carping at the official for not getting a foul called on a drive of his. That time the bucket went in. I mean, I think he has a case. I think that was a foul by Robinson. There was no call, but then he gets lit up for the tee. And Robinson hits the free throw.
See, and you can't do that. Your team's up by 5 at that point. You're going back. Momentum is on your side, albeit early, but it is. And then you give a potential 3 or 4 point play opportunity to the other team.
Oh, Robinson didn't see the defender there. Don't know if he was wearing camouflage or what. But he threw it right to Wes Ferreira. And now Jackson throws it right to Bruno Sansimone, and an unsportsmanlike as Sansimone starts to head up court.
All right, this is my second game seeing international play like
this. I didn't see much there. I did not see much there from unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over the unsportsmanlike. Calm it down. We need to stop it. Just like you're passionately against the flailing, okay? I'm passionately against the unsportsmanlike foul. I mean, I get it if there's no defender in front of you, but there was at that point. They were setting up for a fast break. At some point, you have to reward the team for getting the steal and getting the numbers in order to have a fast break in the first place.
And that's what they're doing by the unsportsmanlike. They get the 2 free throws and the ball.
But
if you didn't watch FIBA play before the unsportsmanlike, it was brutal. Anytime you had a fast break opportunity, it was a grab and just a common foul. It really slowed the game down.
Right, but what I mean though is you gotta at some point let the
and now Jackson and Zezular tied up, and a whistle against Zezular.
That's just my prediction. You just got to let the team play. Maybe they missed the fast break, and then you're rewarding them with easy free throws.
And what happened here? A technical foul on Zezular, or a technical foul on Helinho? Looks like it was on Helinho.
No, there wouldn't be a technical because that would.
Yeah.
That'd be free throws.
Just a
It wasn't
turnover.
Yeah.
Just a turnover by David Jackson.
I think the crowd was just excited, and I think they thought it was because there was a lot of gesturing, a lot of yelling.
Hinkle misses the layup attempt. Now Arnold Lewis outside, 3 on the way, just missed by Sansimone. It gets tipped in by Vasirani. And now Quimsa back on top. 3 short by Jorginho. Game kind of in a funky stretch right now. Not a real good flow for either team. But a 7-2 run by Quimsa to open this second quarter, and they have the lead back. As they are trying to upset Franca on their home floor for a second straight night, get back to the Final Four, and defend their championship. Vasirani gets the loose ball after the reverse miss and puts it in, and Quimsa back up now by 4. And therefore the answer, David Jackson for 3.
It's his second one. You got to watch out for him. Pardon me, his third.
13. And Wesley Ferreira blocks that one and then has something to say about it. It'll be Quimsa ball with 9 to shoot. Zezular foul. It's going to be on Wesley Ferreira. Did they tee him up? The officials, yeah, they sure did. The official talking with Ferreira and the captain, Lucas Diaz.
It didn't look like there was anything there. Somebody must have said some magic words. Okay, so maybe a little bit of a foul there.
Yeah, they cut it right before, and there it was. He made that gesture toward the official, and that'll get you rung up every time.
See the funnier thing is then they wonder why they got teed up.
I don't think he's wondering at all. These guys have been around a while. They know there's not a real long leash with FIBA officials. So anytime they get teed up, they should not be surprised. But I'm not sure what the delay is here. I'm not sure why they're not shooting or what exactly is going on. So Zezular was fouled. He's going to go to the line. Then Ferreira got the tee, and that puts Sansimone on the free throw line. He hits that one, and now Zezular will go to the stripe. He's 0 for 2 coming into this one. For the moment, it's 26-24. Zezular misses the first. very nearly airballs the second. So Zesilar now 0 for 4 from the free throw line in this tournament, and the lead stays at 2. Three-pointer up and in, and Franca with the lead back. Rafael Hetschemeyer came into this one 1 of 10 from three-point range, but the former BCL America's MVP in 2021 with Flamengo hits there. Here comes Jorginho, getting past the defense, lays it in and one! Don't play la falta!
Coming in strong and just lays it in, running downhill. You're not going to stop that. And all of a sudden, up 3 points, and this momentum has completely flipped.
And now the fans starting to get into it here. Ginásio Pedro Cal. Jorginho completes the three-point play. Now Lewis for 3. That is good. Whistle as we have a timeout on the floor with 5:31 to play. Quimsa back on top after that bucket, 31-30, and Helinho wants timeout. Miller now with 4 points. The assist by Robinson. A 1-point lead for Quimsa, 31-30 with 5:31 to play in this second quarter. And if anybody would have said going into this series that not only would Quimsa have taken Franca to game 3 and won a game on Franca's court and be ahead halfway through the second quarter of game number 3, I think somebody would have looked at you like you were growing a horn out of your head, because Quimsa looked just awful in the group phase. They lost the opener to Biguá, then lost to Minas, then lost to Minas again. So they started out 0-3. Shot won't fall in for Hetschemeyer, but then they brought in Brandon Robinson for the start of the quarters, and they look like a different team entirely.
It shows you the resiliency of a team. It doesn't matter what you did yesterday. Once sun rises, you can have a completely different outcome.
Quimsa had to get past Bigua in the final game of the group phase, and they just barely did, 75-71. Beautiful scoop layup attempt by Luzada. Did not fall. Oh, and a travel by Bruno Sansimone.
And that is never called in the NBA.
No, it sure is not.
No, it's. I mean, LeBron James does that like 8 times a game, where you just go from the 3-point line, and you just run in and drive in for a layup, and you travel and you take 4 steps on your way there. That happens all the time in the NBA. It's never called. I'm impressed with that.
Hetchemeyer again! The 2021 MVP feeling it. He's got 6 points. That may be his tournament high. We'll have to check on that. Mario Miller has his shot blocked. Hetchemeyer had 11 against CDC Leonis back in January. This is his second best game. But we're tied at 33. Jackson's jumper from 18 short.
Nice runner.
Miller scores again. Beg your pardon, that was Brasino. Pointer missed. Miller the rebound. Now Robinson for 3 just short. Jackson the rebound. And Brasino commits the foul. So the old man, David Jackson, sits down, but he's not playing like an old man at age 42. He's got 13 points. And the big man, Rafael Hetchemeyer again. He's going to try to give Franca the lead back. Hetchemeyer, a 53% free throw shooter, misses that one, and we stay tied at 35, but an offensive rebound. Hinkle out to Diaz, and now Hetchemeyer again. Fans would have absolutely exploded had he hit that one. Now Robinson on the left side gets it out to Perez, and now Brasino on the screen by Miller. Brasino guarded by Hetchemeyer, launches the tray. That's good! Juan Brasino from way outside. Brasino now with 8. He had 12 last night on 4 of 7 three-point shooting. Luzada shakes Robinson. Airballs the jumper.
This is an important last 2:15.
That was straight through. Beautifully done. Agustin Perez hits from long distance. And the lead is up to 6 just like that.
Quimsa takes a punch, punches right back, ends up going up by 6 off a nice 3-pointer. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left at halftime. Quimsa at momentum.
Eagle wants timeout.
Nós vamos fazer.
Try to get things organized for the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Apoio. Apoio. Não, nós vamos fazer boxe. Boxe. Lucas Dias.
Agustin Perez, 16
bloqueia,
points
mas
last
tem que ter hora
night,
que ele estiver
averaging
pegando, nós
14
estamos
points
bloqueando.
per
Bola
game in this
embaixo.
tournament.
Certo? O Lucas Dias.
8 so
Sem
far tonight.
bloquear,
He's 2
Didi.
of 2
Já sobe.
from 3-point
Subiu,
range.
Red, Dunker. E assim nós vamos. No contra-ataque nós vamos voltar mais rápido, galera. Voltar mais rápido, bora. Bora.
There's Brasino's 3 following the bucket by Hetschemeyer. And then Agustin Perez. Franca ball following the timeout. So we get a look at Leandro Ramela. Nearly stolen away on the inbound pass by Brandon Robinson, but it goes off his leg, and it's going to be Franca ball. Diaz finally gets it to Hetschemeyer. He picks up the dribble and looks for help. Now Jorginho. Hinkle and Diaz working on Lewis. Diaz missed the turnaround. Inside 2 minutes to play, second quarter. Quimsa a 3-point lead. Looking to shock Sesi Franca, which absolutely steamrolled through the group phase, a perfect 6-0. Oh, nice pick and roll there to Mario Miller. Can't get it to go, though. Now Diaz for 3, short. And a foul on the rebound.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe that score is correct. I think Quimsa has 41 because
Yes,
they
Quimsa
were up by
41,
6.
Franca 35. Yes. After the three-pointer by Agustin Perez, that made it 41-35. So Hetschemeyer to the free throw line. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Too strong on that one.
With how close these two teams can play each other, free throws may become a big factor down the stretch.
You are absolutely right. Hetschemeyer hits the second. 41-36 as Hetschemeyer has a seat. And gets a warm round of applause from the fans here at Ginásio Pedro Cal. Brasino to Lewis. Back to Brasino. Miller rolls, it wasn't there. Brasino forces the pass. Miller can't handle it as it popped around between a pair of Franca defenders, and it goes off of Miller's hand. And it'll be Franca ball with just inside a minute to play in this second quarter. Jorginho on the drive. Outside to Fernandez for 3. Nope.
Franca needs to trim this deficit any way they can before halftime, get themselves a little bit of momentum, because we've seen the explosiveness that Quimsa has.
Robinson misses the free throw. Second one up and in. 42-36. 34 seconds to play in this second quarter. Luzada pushed out by Miller. Luzada drives, takes it all the way himself, high off the window and in over the outstretched arm of Tavario Miller. Now Robinson. Shot clock off. Game clock at 8. Now 7. Robinson driving. Pulls up from 20. Splash! Brandon Robinson. And we go to the second half with Quimsa showing their championship form in a series no one expected to go 3 games except perhaps those in red. 44-38 in favor of the visitors. Franca 13 of 36 overall, 5 of 14 from three-point range, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Quimsa 15 of 33 overall for 45%, 5 of 10 from the arc, and 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Quimsa actually out-rebounding Franca 23-20. 7 turnovers for Quimsa, 6 for Franca. For Franca, Didi Luzada 4 points, 3 rebounds. Facundo Corvalon 2. Jorginho has 5 points, 5 boards. Ferrara 5 points, 3 fouls, including the technical. Facundo Corvalon with 3 fouls as well in the first half for Franca. Rafael Hetschemeyer, a surprise, 9 points. David Jackson, no surprise, 13 points. And that rounds out the score. Charles Hinkle has not scored. He's only taken 2 shots. Hinkle really, I would say not a huge factor, but he did have a dozen points last night. For Quimsa, Tavario Miller, 6 points, 8 rebounds. Juan Brasino, 8 points. Brandon Robinson, 6. He's also got 4 rebounds. Agustin Perez, 8 points. Bruno Sansimoni, 3. Eduardo Vasserani, 8. And Arnold Lewis, 5. Nice balanced scoring for Quimsa. 3 players with 8 points, another 2 with 6. As Quimsa look to upset Franca and make a return to the Final Four. Franca looking to avoid a second straight shocking quarterfinal ouster. Again at halftime, Quimsa leading Franca 44-38. We are back live with second half action from Ginásio Pedro Cao in Franca in just a few moments.
conscientizar vocês. É isso mesmo, pessoal. Como está a saúde do seu intestino? Seu intestino dá sinais. Não ignore, previna-se. Este março é o mês azul dedicado à prevenção do câncer de intestino. A Unimed quer reforçar a importância de cuidar da sua saúde. Faça um exame de colonoscopia regularmente e mantenha uma dieta saudável. Sua saúde é sua maior conquista. Vamos agora para a nossos passos. Você é X, ok? Ele é círculo, bolinha. Pode ser em qualquer lugar, tá? Não precisa ser, pode ser debaixo, na frente, onde você quiser. Quem quiser primeiro ver o nosso R$50, vamos lá. Quero ver, quero ver. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Tá confuso. Vai levantar. Vitória do círculo! Rapaz, que jogo de estratégia, nem entendi aqui. Mas, valeu. Uma salva de palmas para os dois participantes. Muito bom. Ganhou um voucher de R$250 para usar na Netflix. Parabéns, meu menino. É isso aí, esse jogo de vamos todos.
Welcome back to Ginásio Pedro Cao in Franca, Brazil for the second half of Game 3. This Basketball Champions League America's quarterfinal series between Quimsa and Sesi Franca. Teams tied at 1 game apiece. Franca, the heavy favorite coming into this one. Quimsa, the defending champion. Franca, the 2023 champion. Quimsa used a 28-19 second quarter to take the lead. 44-38. Alongside Matt Fowler, I'm Craig Feta, and we're so glad you can be tuned in wherever you're watching from around the Americas or around the world. In the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and everywhere else on Earth. BCL America's YouTube channel and Courtside 1891.
Does that extend to space? Like, could the astronauts watch us in space if they had DirecTV?
I would assume they would just watch it online on YouTube. Because Diaz!
That 3 was from space. How's that?
Yeah, just about. Had to shoot that up over the International Space Station. Now Lewis tries to answer, but cannot. Here comes Jackson. Jackson working on Brasino. Tasabe kind of helps out. And Brasino forces the miss. Jackson, at age 42, had 13 first-half points. Jackson, not the oldest player in the tournament at age 42.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's tell me. I'm excited. Who's the oldest as we see the 3-pointer go down?
I can see him in my mind, but I can't think of his name. Is it Michael Hicks? Yes. Michael Hicks is 48.
Ooh, okay, that's a new one.
Yeah, for Toros to Chiriquí. And he averaged 14.5 points per game.
I mean, that goes beyond like Tom Brady. You're getting into Satchel Paige at that point. Who else?
Gordie Howe.
Yeah. George Foreman, who came back at age 50. Yeah.
Now Lewis stripped on the way up, but a foul called, and we're going to say it was before the shot. It's actually another player that I'm thinking of. I don't think he was as old as Hicks, but Hicks on the Toros to Chiriquí roster, they had a 48-year-old and a 16-year-old.
You don't see that every day.
No.
Oh.
I think it was.
Oh, Iron Mike Tyson. Just recently.
Yeah. Johnny Murillo was 16. Yeah. On that same Toros roster. So you had a player 3 times as old as his teammate on the floor at the same time. Diaz into the corner. Oh, looked like Jorginho stepped out of bounds. Now Jackson for 3. And we are tied at 46.
I do think he got away with one there, stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. Brasino double clutches on the 3.
was going to say, can you imagine what would happen if a 16-year-old, found the 48-year-old on a back cut with the basket, and then he missed it, and then the 16-year-old says, "Hey, man, you should have got that one." It's like, you realize how much older I am than you? Don't tell me I should have gotten something.
I don't think anybody's going to talk to Michael Hicks like that. That's for sure.
Now 16-year-olds
Franca with a chance to take the lead. Jorginho. I think everybody thought there was going to be a foul call. And Jorginho with the big smile. And Franca with the 2-point lead. Now Robinson from 15. That won't go. Miller the putback and in.
Miller not giving up on the shot. Just gets the offensive rebound, goes back up. Wrong and one.
Oh, and Miller turns and tells the crowd to be quiet. How about that?
And there's still a lot of time left in this game. I think maybe.
Yeah, it's not time to put him to sleep just yet.
Yeah, don't go Steph Curry night on him. That doesn't work when you're tired.
Jorginho has the answer though, and he puts Franca back up by 2. And Leandro Ramela wants timeout. 51-49 Franca. 5:25 to play, third quarter.
You just leave a little too much space for him, back down the 3 and makes him pay.
(51-49) Franca, following the three-pointer by Jorginho. And the other player that I was thinking of, besides Jaime Lloreda and Michael Hicks, Federico Bavosi of Biguá.
And his age is?
44 years old. He's 44.
44, okay.
Yeah, about 13 minutes a game, so it's not like he was just garbage time. Oh, Arnold Lewis has that shot spring out, and a foul on Miller on the rebound. That will be foul number 3 on Tavario.
I think as they get older, I think it ever goes away with the acting job of "I never touched him." You think that ever goes away?
I don't know. You don't see David Jackson complain very much. And Brandon Robinson. I think at some point you save every bit of energy, and just raising your arms up to protest is energy expended. Now Jorginho, shot clock 3. Here comes Hinkle. Hinkle with the shot clock winding down.
Knew exactly where to go. Nice left-handed layup. Able to get it just over the defender.
His first 2 points of the game. Now Robinson driving, hanging, and hitting. Robinson now with 8. Came into this one averaging 21 per game after 2 games with Quimsa joining the team for the quarterfinals. Jorginho, another 2 points. He's got 14.
There was a lot of contact on that. I'm just going to say. There was a lot of contact on that. Did they just go out of bounds on that?
The fans calling for the review. I'm sure the officials will look up into the stands and say, yeah, you know what? You're right. We should review this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happens all the time.
Like the official. Yeah, man, it's kind of like the official coming out in the middle of a football game and saying, I'm going to make up for that call in the second half. Don't worry, everybody.
or an umpire in baseball. Hey, you know what, guy in the third row? You are absolutely right. That pitch was outside. I'm going to change it from a strike to a ball.
You know what? That's actually kind of happening now with the robotic umpires.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the next few years get the MLB.
Now Robinson manages to keep possession. And here's Perez. Getting it to Vassirani, and Vassirani turns it over, but a foul called. No, a 3-second violation?
I think that's the first one.
Defensive.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. I mean, he's in close guarding position. How do you call that?
I don't know.
Unless they called it on the other.
Yeah, but Diaz wasn't even in the paint, I don't think.
I mean, the ref made a
They just
motion.
called
I
that-
don't know what that.
Actually, yeah, they called it as a personal on Lusada.
Well, that.
Lewis the rebound. Now San Simone and the travel. Your favorite call. Travel from the wing.
Much more frequently called in any type of travel call, where you gather and drive and you just drag the picture foot and you drive. That happens more often.
Step back 3 for Jorginho. Straight through.
That's ridiculous. I mean, the defender's just right there. That's crazy.
Jorginho now with 17 and a foul. Lusada fired up. Franca wanting the unsportsmanlike. So Didi has a seat. Is it slipping away for Quimsa? 2.5 minutes to play, third quarter. They trail now by 7. Jorginho couldn't handle that pass. And Quimsa. Bounce pass up ahead to Vassirani. Perez the rebound. San Simone. Oh, a risky pass and an offensive foul.
What exactly was it a push off?
I believe so.
Looked like much.
And I think here is where the depth of the bench really starts to hurt Quimsa. After Agustin Perez, you get to Sansimoni and Vasirani and Zezular, and although those guys play hard and they've played a lot of minutes, they tend to turn the ball over a lot, and they commit a lot of fouls. And they don't get you a lot of points, as Vasirani misses there. When you look to Franca's bench, they've got Corvalon, Hetchemeyer, Jackson, Nathan Fernandez, who we haven't seen much of tonight. He is on the floor now. But when you can get 16 points off the bench from David Jackson, 9 from a former MVP in Rafael Hetchemeyer, and then you've got the top-end talent like Diaz, Jorginho, Didi Luzada. But Quimsa have the pride of champions. And they have last year's MVP, Brandon Robinson. Plus Tavario Miller, the veteran Juan Brasino, the youngster Agustin Perez. And don't forget about Arnold Lewis. But I think if Franca can keep this to 10 points heading into the fourth quarter, I think Quimsa are going to be in real trouble. Robinson can't hit the runner. 60-51. Coming up on 1 minute to play. Hinkle gets it out to Corvalon. Back to Hinkle. Not sure what Sansimoni was trying to do there, other than draw a foul. Make it look like Hinkle committed the offensive foul, I mean. Or if he was trying to pull the chair out and missed, and Hinkle just went around it. Sansimoni turned and led his case to the official, but there was nothing there.
Franca really starting to assert their will here. And I think you're right, Craig. They can get it 10 or above, which that's where it's at right now. And just, mount a little bit of just a couple more buckets. I think Quimsa's going to be in a world of hurt.
Perez, shot clock at 6. Perez fades, can't get it. Offensive opportunity here for Franca.
It was almost
push this lead into,
now.
Yeah. Now Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Jackson for 3. Splash! David Jackson! Over to the corner for Perez to answer. Can't get it. And we head to the fourth quarter with Franca on top by 14, 65-51. Franca outscored Quimsa in that third quarter, 27-7. And Quimsa run out of gas. We will see what the fourth quarter holds if Brandon Robinson can will his team back to the semifinals. We saw it in our first game tonight between Minas and Instituto. Instituto led by, I think, 14 heading into the fourth quarter. For Minas, cut it down to, I believe, 4. Look at the shooting numbers. Franca, now they're shooting Franca-like from the arc. 10 of 20. David Jackson, by the way, 5 for 5 from three-point range in this game. He's got 19 points. Jorginho with 17. Franca. Rafael Hetschemeyer with 9. For Quimsa, Tavario Miller with 9, Randall 8, Brandon Robinson 8, Agustin Perez 8, and Ronald Serrani 8. So much more balanced scoring for Quimsa. They find themselves in a deep, deep hole as we head to this fourth quarter. We resume our other quarterfinals tomorrow night as Flamengo host Paisas at 7:10 p.m. local time in Rio, 6:10 Eastern Daylight in the U.S., and that will be followed by Real Estelí and Boca Juniors from Managua at 7:40 local time, 9:40 Eastern in the USA. Flamengo leads that series 1-0 after the 89-72 win. But that game, despite the 17-point difference, was close until 5 minutes were left in that game. Paisas were staying right with Flamengo. And Boca took one from Real Estelí, 93-79 in the other quarterfinal. That was expected to be the most competitive. So we will see how those two games turn out tomorrow. That will determine the schedule on Saturday as Arnold Lewis gets 10 yards for holding. Alongside Matt Fowler, my name's Craig Fada. Thanks so much for joining us wherever you are tuned in from around this great big wide world of ours in the USA, on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and everywhere else on the BCL America's YouTube channel and FIBA's Courtside 1891. And Matt Fowler, we talked about if Franca could come into this fourth quarter up by about 10, Quimsa may be in real trouble. Well, they're up by 14. Does Quimsa have what it takes to come back?
Of exactly what's been going on is you play 23 seconds of good defense if you're Quimsa, and then you commit a foul with 1 on the shot clock. There's nothing going on in that play. He's not going to get a shot off with 1 second, and you commit a foul.
I think we may see a lot of that in this fourth quarter. I think Quimsa are absolutely gassed, and I think you're going to see them with a lot of grabbing as they try to stay with players defensively.
Yeah, and as we said in the last game we did last weekend, if you're up by 14 points, maybe you shouldn't hold it for 20 seconds on the shot clock. And that's still true here, but it's a little bit different, and I think you can play a little bit slower if you're Franca because they just have all the momentum, and it's going to be very difficult, especially like you said, Quimsa's gassed. It's going to be very difficult for them to come back, especially if they're constantly having to play 23 seconds of defense.
Send Simone over to Robinson. Robinson, the step back 3. That's good! Don't tell Brandon Robinson he's gassed.
Yeah, you can't
Franca
even
with the answer, Lucas Diaz.
Yeah, just bad rotations. Nobody rotates to him, and he's wide open.
Perez looking for an opening. Drives. Fernandez blocks the shot. Fernandez, I should say. Ended up calling the foul on Fernandez. So Perez to the free throw line. 74% from the stripe in this event. Has not shot one here tonight and nets the first. Second one falls through.
Quimsa's going to make a push. They're going to make a push right now.
And Quimsa will not be able to miss many free throws. They're going to need to score with the clock stopped. They are 12 of 15 as a team, so maybe they can keep that up. Now Hinkle from 19. That rattles out. Rebound by Miller. I beg your pardon, Robinson.
Got to get it down to 7 or 6 with about 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Have a shot.
Robinson step back three. That's good! Robinson back-to-back three-pointers. Now he's got 14. That's why he was the MVP last year.
In the right direction. Except for that.
But another answer, that time by Charles Hinkle.
This is where Quimsa gets in trouble because they're starting to heat up a little bit. Now, Franca has a response to everything.
Robinson ran away last year. 16.2 points per game. 5.1 rebounds, 2.1 assists, shot 44% from three-point range. Oh, and the beneficiary of a nice pass after a lucky bounce to Paula.
That's just bad luck.
Yeah. And it's back to 14. Robinson. And Corvalon commits the foul. Shooting foul, so that'll put Robinson on the line for a pair. I think that heart was for you. So Robinson, 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. He's got 14. Make it 15 with one more on the way. Quimsa are going to have to get some stops. They can't just trade three-pointers. Or even two-pointers, for that matter. I mean, maybe you can go 3 for 2, but even that becomes tricky.
That was 6 minutes left. For 10 minutes maybe, but now was 6 minutes left.
Yeah. Into the corner, Jackson. Nice find to Lozada. He fades away. Didn't go, but there for the tip. Nathan Fernandez, his first 2 points.
Quimsa's just not aware of where the ball is and who's behind him.
Now Miller from 13. Now Franca can get pretty deep into the clock on each possession. Luzada, 17, tough shot, Didi Luzada. And again, if you are Quimsa, you just cannot trade baskets any longer. Miller, cross court to Robinson, wanted the three, but Facundo Corvalon closed. Shoots it anyway, missed, rebound tipped by Fernandez up ahead to Jorginho. He's going to take it all the way himself. There for the cleanup. Gets it to go. And Franca now rolling.
You know, these are ill-advised shots by Quimsa. A really hard contested three in the corner leads to a semi-fast break and leads to a lucky bounce and a lay-in. And when it's going for you, it's going for you. Franca up by 16.
Jorginho now 21 points and 7 rebounds. Now you look at Brandon Robinson doing everything he can. He's really, aside from Agustin Perez, saying before the break that other than Agustin Perez, tonight anyway, Brandon Robinson, well, I guess Tavario Miller, but really the only three-point shooting threat is Brandon Robinson. So unfortunately, he's going to have to take shots like that. Quimsa looking for anything at this point. Miller, his turnaround jump shot blocked. That was Jorginho that swatted that one. And not only do you need stops, you absolutely cannot come away without getting points.
That's the cardinal sin right there. Do not foul a three-point shooter. And Quimsa just found that out the hard way. Nice block. To a run out. And everything going Franca's way now.
So Jorginho to the free throw line. 3 of 3. Now 4 of 4.
$80 points in 40 minutes is tough to do.
I can't remember if it was last year or the year before that Franco averaged 96 points a game in this tournament. Oh. It was ridiculous.
that is ridiculous.
So Jorginho hits 2 of 3.
That'll help.
And 10-minute quarters.
Yeah. 10-minute quarters. That's nuts.
three-pointer from Brasino was good. Came into this one shooting just 21%, 9 of 42 from the arc. But he's 3 of 4 tonight. Good to see him start to come alive, but a little bit too little, too late. There's a stop for Quimsa. Brandon Robinson turns it over.
Quimsa needed that.
Foul.
Quimsa needed that last three to go down.
Diaz for three. Nope. Jorginho another rebound. Gets it to Diaz. His shot blocked by Emiliano Basabe.
This is a great effort
game and what a
tonight.
tournament. What a game and what a tournament by Jorginho. He was an all-star in 25 in this event. He's averaging 11 points, 8.3 rebounds, 6.1 assists. Tonight, 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Brasino's three-pointer comes up short. And I think...
And here is when you start using 20 seconds on the shot clock. Yeah.
Yep, I think the hourglass is running out on Quimsa. Gave it everything they had as defending champions. Jackson for three. And in fact, Quimsa led 49-48 in the third quarter.
Look at Franca up by 15, arguing with the officials as to where the possession is. I mean, part of me likes that as a competitor, but the other part of me is, okay, regardless of if you get the ball or not, you're going to win the game. Don't prolong this. Come on.
Inside 2.5 minutes to play now. And a foul on Fortunato Rolfi. So Rolfi into the game now. Did not play Wednesday. He played Wednesday, did not score. 4 total
like the
points.
Team it's down by 13 points with 30 seconds left and they're fouling, and you're like,
yeah,
okay, yeah, we can do that, sure, but that's not really.
You're like, come on, we got dinner reservations.
Let's go. I got to skate. Come on, man.
But as you'll see in international play in these tournaments, they go hard until just about the last possession. Especially if it's national teams.
Our virtual private jet flight was very short, by the way.
It was, wasn't it?
You know what?
I don't think I've ever eaten a hamburger so fast in my life.
Yeah, I was going to say the meal
Federico
service.
Cescular.
the meal service, not ideal on the plane. I mean, come on. Private jet. Spruce it up a little bit.
At least my quarter pounder with cheese was warm. No. Step back 18-footer by Jorginho, no good. Lob into Miller, and he scores. He's got 13 now, and Lusada and Tavario Miller go chest to chest.
So
Didi's a fiery player, but Tavario Miller isn't going to take anything from anybody.
So they're not thinking about getting drinks after the game. They're not going to meet up and let bygones be bygones.
So they may go to the monitor, look to see exactly what happened here.
I don't think there was anything there, just some words and a little shoving and pushing.
Yeah, but maybe what led up to it. And they will go to the monitor with a timeout on the floor. And 1:38 to play. And a 13-point lead for Franca. Don't forget, earlier on, Instituto eliminated Minas. Minas went through the group phase at 6-0. Instituto 3-3, but Instituto advancing to the semifinals. Our other two quarters resume tomorrow. Flamengo against Paisas, 7:10 p.m. local time in Rio, 6:10 Eastern Daylight in the U.S. Yeah, they kind of get hooked up there arm to arm, but I don't think there was anything after that that was worthy of anything further.
No, I don't think so.
Flamengo leads that series. Flamengo leads that series 1-0. Although I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Paisas win that series. They're a fantastically fun team to watch, and that would mean we wouldn't go back to Coliseo Ivan de Beidou in Medellin, but that would be something if we did. I don't know. I don't think we've gotten where the semis and finals are going to be held. But if it were at Coliseo Ivan de Beidou in Medellin, that's one of the loudest places I've ever been. And if Paisas were playing there in the semis or finals, that would have been a good time. And now Miller goes up and jams it with the left hand.
That's a little bit of an angry dunk right there.
That was. There was some spice behind that one. Don't look now. The lead's just 11.
Yeah, okay. I'll bite.
I mean, I'm not saying, but you get a Brandon Robinson 3 on the next possession. A turnover and a quick bucket. You miss a free throw here. You know, now you're in the middle single digits. Just a couple of possessions.
This free throw, that makes it. Yeah, that makes it.
Now it's back to 12. Jorginho with 24. And Brasino fouled by Luzada. Only the fourth on Luzada.
A lot of contact there, no call.
Sesi throws that one up off the window, hoping for a prayer.
Sometimes the officials let him play, and the way that some of this contact has gone down the last few minutes without a call, I don't know, maybe these officials have steak dinners that they have to get to.
And I'm honestly a little surprised that Zezular and Rolfi are on the floor. I mean, I guess, and San Simone as well. I guess Ramela is conceding at this point. Diaz thought about it. Elects to run some more clock. Now Corvalon for three. Rolfi the rebound. Zezular spinning his way in. His shot's blocked. He gets it back.
There we go.
And Didi Lusada into the front court. And Didi exhorting the crowd to make some noise as the clock will wind down. And Franca on to the semifinals, escaping Quimsa. Quimsa hung with them for 2 2/3 games, but just ran out of gas down the stretch. As Sesi Franca back into the semifinals for the first time since 2023, when they won it all. (84-73) the final. And Franca much better from three-point range tonight. This a lot more of what we are used to watching Franca. 12 of 27 overall. Quimsa 8 of 21. Quimsa gave it all they had, tied Franca up on the boards at 38 apiece. 14 turnovers for Quimsa, just 9 for Franca. Didi Lusada, 6 points, 4 rebounds for Franca. Facundo Corvalon, 6 points. Lucas Diaz, just 6 on 2 of 11 shooting. He did have 9 rebounds. Jorginho, though, the big hero tonight, 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. Wesley Ferreira, 5 points. Rafael Hetchemeyer, a surprise, 9 points. David Jackson, at 42 years old, 19 points. Nathan Fernandez, 2, and Charles Hinkle, 7. There's the 2021 MVP. And for Quimsa, Tavario Miller, 15 points, 10 boards. Juan Brasino, 11. Brandon Robinson, 16 points, 6 rebounds. Agustin Perez, 10 points. Bruno Sansimoni, 3. Eduardo Vassirani, 8. Arnold Lewis, 7. And Federico Zezular had 3. So Franca join Instituto in the semis. Our last 2 quarterfinals resume tomorrow night. It's going to be Flamengo hosting Paisas at 7:10 p.m. local time in Rio de Janeiro. 6:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight in the USA. Flamengo leading that series 1-0. And then it'll be Real Estelí and Boca Juniors. Live from Managua at 8:40 p.m. local, 9:40 Eastern Daylight in the U.S. Boca lead that series 1-0. For my partner, Matt Fowler, my name is Craig Feda. Again, the final score, Sesi Franca on to the semis with an 84-73 win and a 2-1 series win over Quimsa. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long for now.